never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game, Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one?
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl travels through Tokyo. It's the Panthers and the Condors on Sunday night.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? There he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the...
On two, ready?
On second down, Burrow. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Down the left sideline. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here first and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have struck first in this NFC title game. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal.
11.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
11 MT.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He'll dump this off to Akers. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that will lead to a third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 10 yards out. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense in any given play. That's why so many scouts preach overtime when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
This is Smith to the ground. He got 29 yards that time. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Chubb will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk punching it in from a yard away. And the Condors are back within a score. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. A give up the middle to Akers. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
11 empty. 11 mighty. 11
Going
mighty.
right back to Akers. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On 3rd and 1, Burrow got a man's. The ball comes out. It's going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it.
That's caught inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, 64 yards. And the Condors are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the 2-point try. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for too early? That's what people are wondering about.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Burrow on 3rd down. And that's caught inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, 62 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Bryce Young, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Condors are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. On the slant, he's got Hardman. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From midfield now, Burrow. He finds his target, Allen. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands here of Hardman. 23 yards, the final tally.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's across midfield. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
So we've reached halftime here. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Hallis Trophy looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying, don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.